Hey everybody, welcome back. We're at mission 23. That's a mission that is next. Let's get into it. It's called Pincer Strike. Okay, sure. It's very, I don't know. Von Bolt is menacing, but not really scary. It's convenient that they've just cloned the ones that aren't here. All right, so let's look at this map. So we have two forces. We have this Orange Star Army down here, which has got some copters, but that's it as far as air units. Looking up here, there's not really a way to get more air units, but you can keep producing sea units, so that's important to keep in mind. Also got this great mega tank. Important to keep mega tank. Blue Moon's up here with some infantry. All land units up here for blue. There is this airport here. I suppose someone could get this airport. But you look here. Black Hole has limited infantry. Black Hole's got an infantry here. Black Hole's got mechs over here. And they're within range of some stuff, but not actually production facilities. So as long as we can keep those infantry away from the production facilities, which I suppose we're talking about this. We're talking about this. Those are the most likely ones, right? Then I think we're okay. Now they also don't seem to have any APCs. They have some black boats, I guess. It's going to be fairly difficult for them to maneuver outside of just walking. So it should be easy enough to predict where they're going to be. Okay, so blue, you got land units. This feels like a good... There's also not a lot of planes. Feels like maybe a good Jess team. Maybe just Max, actually. Out of the box, there's no way to make stuff up here, so we got to get some units. Down here, we can produce all day. So maybe we bring in some reinforcements down there. Okay. I do want to bring in Rachel, though. So maybe we go... Maybe just Rachel up here. Colin... Not sure. Let's see what we got. Ah, Sammy. Right. Sammy might be very helpful here. I don't want to too much count that as being the thing, but maybe. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's the plan. So we're going to go with, down in the bottom front, we're going to go Colin Sammy, which is not a thing. Then we're going to go Jess Rachel at the top. Now we're going to build out Rachel as a support. Rachel's going to increase tag attack. Power meter. Yeah, that might be it. That might be the the config. Actually, for up there, indirect fire defense, there's all these things up here to hit. Jess, on the other hand, is gonna go with sure. Colin's got a couple ranks here. Colin can do more direct fire damage. Actually, defense is better for Colin because Colin's more about getting in the way. Let's get that comm tower effect up because there are comm towers at the bottom that are probably going to come into play, and they're probably going to be orange. And Sammy hasn't leveled up yet. So that's my plan for that. Hopefully that'll work. If not, you know, hopefully it'll work. Let's go. Sure. So Drake's gonna do Drake's thing. Okay. So thing number one is, I think, get that unit there. Needs to get there. Let's see what we can do about protecting it. Also, let's not move in their range, right? Yeah, we're not really in their range. Where's that again? Yeah. We gotta do everything we can in 3 days because then we're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit pretty bad. Which is fun. I'm actually going to move here so that we can next turn we can take this infantry out over here and start working. Might be early, but at least we can distract them, I guess. I'm gonna move this in here because that should give us some options. As far as the sub goes, there's actually not a lot. Yeah, there's some naval units that will show up eventually, and they'll be good, right? Because they'll be Drakes. But for now, I'm not actually that worried. All right, that's what we can do down here. Okay. So we're gonna get hit. Like, we are gonna get hit. But let's, first of all, let's clear out the bottom first so that we can kind of move to the right. At least that spot is in range of one thing, but, you know, it could be in range of more things. Also, we're going to be in range of everything. Everything is going to get a shot. So let's minimize that, I guess. Stay out of the range of the top ones. It's kind of not much, but it's something. If we had forest movement +1, that equals 1, that would be that'd be nice, but we haven't leveled anyone up that far, and that's just how it is. Oh, I did move that incorrectly. Oh, okay, that's just how that's gonna go. We're gonna get hit bad. This is a robot and a clone, so. Yeah, all that hurt. Thankfully, we can start hitting stuff next round. I'm sure there's a much cleaner way to win this map, but this is the way we're going to do it. So, and as long as this infantry is over here capturing something that's not generating units, I'm not going to worry too much about it. This can be my plan. This one's going to start capturing. This one's jumping in here. Can this get down there? Yeah, it can. This is going to jump in there. No. These all ran out of the way. Huh. That's fun. They actually don't have air support up here, really, so let's make sure we're out of this range. Yeah. And let's rock what we can, huh? This boat is not priority, it's just the only thing in range. Okay. Nothing's in that range. Definitely some in that range. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. This is gonna move over here. And we're gonna change so that Sammy can do some capturing next turn. Not spending a lot of money right now, so I think we'll be okay. Alright. Now the good thing about getting hammered is that our RCO power is pretty big, so... I'm gonna take that out. Okay. Thankfully, they're sitting on these cities for defense, but they're not actually getting any supplies from these cities. That's helpful. Still gonna get some pot shots on us, just hopefully fewer pot shots. You know, gotta do. This is gonna be a rough turn. But if we give them more juicy targets, then they gotta pick something. Alright. And if we take enough damage, then we'll have attack power up there, and that'll be nice. There's not a lot of armies left up there, of course, but we'll do what we gotta do. This is gonna hurt. Not great. Thankfully, they still have not moved toward any sort of... this is not great. Alright. They haven't gotten any sort of unit generation, as we were talking about. Blue needs help. Blue's going to be able to attack twice next turn. That's great, but as you can see, they don't have a lot of units left. So, trying to give them some support. Alright. Since nothing's in range, I'm going to get it within range of something that can give it supplies. I'm going to leave this here, because why not? I'm going to keep building infantry. That's my plan. And I'm going to leave as Sammy one more turn before going back. Okay, so we don't quite have it yet, but I think we will. Sooner rather than later. Let's see what attacks we can do that are obvious. Like that. And there it is. That's mostly their navy, huh? So right now, since the Fog of War is there, we really need to watch out for that base there, because we're generally going to be able to get this one and that one, but we should try to push in toward that base. It is partially about that base. Okay. And also the good thing about this is that they're not able to build up a counterattack because they just attacked. It's a, you know, small consolation in the grand scheme of things, but it helps. I think the things down south can handle what's down south next turn, so whatever I can do to move up here. And then take this to get rid of that so that the rockets can move into range to hit someone next. It's not a lot, but it's enough. Okay. As long as we limit their number of units, we're always making progress. Like right now, we have about as many units as they do, which is huge, and we're going to have more at the end of this turn. But they have a lot of resources, and their units are good. So we gotta make sure everything we do counts. We see we can't get through here. So let's focus on going down this way. Since this can't attack, let's get it healed up. But we also don't want them marching over. Oh, they do have this base. But they haven't captured? Oh, right, because they need to march one in there to get it. Okay, so they're gonna pump out some units, but at the very least, we'll make some progress for a while. That's 0. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna sit here just to scout. I'm gonna move this down this way so we can make some progress. And that's our tag power. You know, with I think it got us out of a jam there, which is something. I'll take it. Okay. We'll bring these air units back this way. They provided support when they were needed, but now we need them home. Also, I need to give them some fuel. Tank's going to be the biggest problem for sure. This isn't going to do much. But I'm going to have it hang out for a sec. I'm going to have this lure out a unit. With Colin and Sammy, this absolutely needs to be the strategy. Also, I'm going to go ahead and move some infantry over here to try to flood this area a little more. Move these down. Hopefully the APC can get over here and help them next turn. And we're going to stay on this side and then switch next turn. It's important to know which of the attack power you want to go first, and I want Colin to go first. That way you move the cheaper units that you just made, and also Sammy gets to move and then move further and then capture stuff, which is huge. Okay. So, nothing in range here. Let's go ahead and finish capturing that very important thing. Let's drop that there to heal up because that's important. This can actually advance and then hit this battleship because this battleship can't see it, which is cool. Ah. Okay, well, that's going to hurt. Can I get this in range? I cannot. That's unfortunate. Well, I can at least get this in range. That's, you know, could be worse. Okay. Oh boy. Now's the part where we gotta stay strong. Oh, geez, really? That's annoying. Go ahead and do that, I guess. Cover of night. Jeez. They somehow managed to stay out of that range. I'll move here just to get that in range so that they can see it on that turn. I'll move this over here. It'll probably just make them take it, but that's fine. I'll build more infantry because we're about to do the thing. The cool thing. And then we're going to change over to Colin. Because Colin needs to boost that meter so that we can do that cool thing next turn. Also, we need to do that cool thing before they get their attack power. We'll see. Drake's got a decent meter. That might be tough. The quote-unquote good thing, I suppose, is that we're not doing that yet. Yeah, that'll probably get hit, but that's fine. All right. This isn't going to take it out, but it'll get closer. Stand this here. If that Mega Tank stays, then with that Mega Tank. In the meanwhile... Is that the move? Yeah, I think so. Gotta hurt that Mega Tank. It's huge. Also, that doesn't really mess with their meter that much, so... They don't really have any ranged units here, so... I can do stuff like... build a Neo Tank! Just to do it. Which is a fun reality. Alright. That's all we got. They're going to be able to tag after this, so we got to do a lot of damage next turn. And we're gonna. Okay, we got to do a bit before this power can trigger, so... We don't need to start capturing anything this turn. Do not. Because, you know, Sammy will finish capturing anything next turn. If we can finish capturing something this turn, we should. Like, for example, this thing. Somehow. Somehow that worked. I don't really know how it worked. Move back here. I actually don't want to pick up anything yet. So, I'm going to... Yeah, we'll need to hit that stuff and get through. That'll be tougher to do, but we'll give it a try. These things are rough, but frankly, we're not going to do much damage to them, so it's kind of okay. We're just going to wait on that. Okay, now we need to do something to fill up this meter. What's that gonna be? Let's see if it's this. No, it is not. This is gonna take a real effort, but we need to do it now. Okay. Ah, that was not enough. Jeez. We're not gonna get it, are we? Alright, well, I'm gonna try to get in position for next turn. That's disheartening. Somehow, Colin did not fill this meter. But I don't know what to tell you. This is gonna hurt. Actually, one last ditch attempt, I think. This is very risky. Yes! Okay, here we go. It's worth it. I could have done it a little better than that, but it's worth it. To know what we're getting into. That's what I thought. There's something back here, but at the very least, I'm gonna run up and capture that. Capture that. It's a decent trade, frankly. And I know this thing is taking a lot of damage, but also it's about to sink into the ocean, so we're just going to do what we got to do. Okay. What can we reach? Are they really all blocked off because of that tank? Jeez. That is too bad. I'm just curious. This is a horrible idea, but does that thing just happen to be at 1 hit point? Okay, sometimes things work out. Sometimes things work out, and sometimes they're very good. Nah, let's capture this. Let's not push our luck. Let's do that, though. That's fun. Now, let's be clear, Drake still has 20 units and tag power, and it's gonna hurt, but Sometimes it's worth it. Okay. Oh, and blue also. Yeah, no. Blue's hanging out. Blue can do stuff like fire on this battleship. Which is good. It, like some other things, is good. We'll see if we can take this out. That way I can run a Neotank up to the anti-air and then try to move something through it, maybe? Maybe it has the movement for that? That's my attempt. Yeah. This is going to heal up because it's not really any good with that right now. We've already sent the silos that way. Then I'm going to do what I like doing, and actually no, they're about to do the thing. Let's just make a little tank this turn. Then we can make Neo tank next turn when it's not going to get hit. Move this down because some units are going to need to be refueled. Okay, okay. And then we're going to switch over to Rachel. It's still weird to me. I know this has been in the game forever and I've played this a whole bunch, but because they're so late in the campaign and because I played a lot of hours of Advance Wars 2, they're Advance Wars and Advance Wars 2 songs, right? They're not Advance Wars DS songs. But of course they are. I just don't think about them that way. It's going to hurt. We're going to lose a lot of units. Thankfully, all of our oranges are infantry, so we don't care. Hello there. Equipment failures happen sometimes. It's probably fine. Oh boy. Okay. Now, you know, we're down to 6 blue units, but we have a way to make more, so that's okay. And we're down to 21 infantry over here at Orange, and that's fine, because that's our plan. It's always been our plan. Okay. We do need to, like, maybe make some APCs to help us out of the situation, though. That's probably not going to capture it, but it's going to be there anyway. That's the plan for that. There's bound to be something in this range. I just am not going to see it. No, actually, I'm going to pull back. I'm going to move here just so someone else can get on this resupply. But, trying to stay out of their way. A little difficult. But I'm gonna build that APC out here. And yeah, still more infantry. I'm gonna save up money with this group, and when I take over this, maybe this airport, I'll start pumping out high cost units that are better positioned. You know, this is probably bad, but it's fine. Okay. All right. Team Rachel Jess here. It's going to fulfill its destiny and take out this battleship. That was not a great trade, but it's fine. And now, like I said, Neo Tank. And that's the turn. That's a, blue turn, pretty easy. All right, so I got 16 units left. You see a couple in the sea up there. You got an infantry. They definitely have captured the thing near their base because they are producing stuff now, but not much. Just that one turn. I don't think they've captured this middle one, so that's fun for us. Oh, they're capturing it now. Well, we're gonna stop that. Okay. As long as we're capturing this, we're doing a pretty good job up here, and as long as we're right there, then it can't move and hit anything, so that's kind of fun. Oh, I was hoping it would just happen to reveal someone here. Nope. Nope. Okay. We'll hide then. Till we can see someone. There's really not a lot we can do. And then let's make sure we stay out of this range. Yep. And then move some people this way to finish up this island. They should be fine, but it doesn't hurt to have a couple reinforcements here. Okay, this might be a little boring for a bit, but this team is actually just gonna hang out and make sure no one's standing back here. You know, the important tactical things. You know. All right. They're not taking a lot of damage, is the thing. You know. There's 17 units out there, but they're not very close. Alright. There's nothing in the range of either of these units, so this is gonna come up here and knock that out. It's gonna move here. It's gonna go this way. If they hang out there, then they're gonna get hit, so There's some leave there just for vision for now. Let's bring in a normal tank this time, and let's switch so that we can then bring Rachel back out and have Rachel lead the tag power with hitting everyone with missiles, that helps. Oh, fun! They have some sort of ranged unit. It's a battleship, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's a battleship for sure. Okay. Let's capture that. Capture that. You know, if they just keep shooting at me, that's fine. I'm actually gonna walk in my own port so they can't go in my port and block it. Okay. Next turn it'll have that. I was not expecting that to work. This one's just gonna hang out in there, just to do a thing. These are going around the long way to help with the defense. We've stopped them from getting that base, which is huge. And we're going to get it ourselves, which is also huge. Now we know there's that artillery there we just lost sight of, but I'm not actually sure we could get to it this turn anyway. It's important to remember, though. Alright, we're still saving money, just for a bit. Just for a bit. Though, let's see. Battleship's hanging in there. I'm actually going to build a recon back here, just for vision. We're gonna try to recon these seas a little bit. All right. Orange isn't seeing much action here. Oh, they all ran away. It's too bad. All right. Okay, this can get through here. We might be able to get to this unit. And we're going to intentionally drive up here. Oh, all right, they didn't have any vision. Oops. We're going to get in here. Nope, still didn't do it. Okay. That's fine. This is going to take a break in the city for a bit. This is going to start its long trek around. Actually, I'm way more scared of that. Yeah, let's just see it. Okay. We're just going to do tanks until we can do another Neo. Might be a bit. We don't have a lot of blue properties, so. Okay. Still haven't gained enough ground with CR power. That Rachel can, you know, get more of it is helpful. For 16 units, they're really not doing very much. I mean, there's a lot of C units that they can't use. We've blocked in this artillery. I suppose it's not, you know, from a utility perspective, they don't have 17 units. I can finally fire on something. I mean, this battleship's pretty much dead, but it's good to know, you know. I can make sure that they don't sneak anyone into the area and land anyone. I do need someone to come in here and take this black boat, I guess, but it's not a big priority. Okay. Guess I'm gonna move here. Just gonna keep capturing. Just be there. I'll send someone down in a moment. Now we have this airport, which is huge, as I think I probably said. And they don't really have any anti-air, so we're gonna do this thing. We paid for one expensive one, and then we're gonna switch to Colin and pay for much cheaper ones. That's the long-term plan. Okay. We're doing pretty okay. Like I said, we're going to change to Colin. And let him do the buying. That's exactly what we're doing. We're letting him do the buying. Weird. It's almost like that's the dominant strategy with the good old boy. Okay. we gotta just make up ground here, huh? I'm actually gonna send this one this way. That's my plan. Just to get in there and hit that thing. This is gonna run around out of there. So let's hide. Because unless we hide, they're not ever gonna be in range. That's just the rule. It's a little silly to go get this tiny mech with a Neo tank, but hey, it's progress. Okay. I wish there were another way through. There's not. Seriously, have not taken more damage. Meter's still exactly where it is. Though I'm within range now, I think I'm probably going to take some damage. In which case, I'll stick with this. I'll stick with this. I think we're nearing the end of this map, actually. This is probably a capture victory, just so we don't have to track down all those water units. They still have 14 units. That's nothing to joke about, and we know at least one of them's a battleship. But I think they might be out. Fuel, maybe? They let this thing finish, so. We're gonna chip damage this thing. Why not? Somehow this is still here. That's exciting. I mean, it can't fire anything, but it's cool. Cool. All right, we're gonna move this around. Oh no! It's actually really good to know. It's very good to know. Just before I run a bomber over there, that I shouldn't run a bomber. Alright. This is the turn we're going to spend all our money. So, we're going to do another bomber. We're going to do Neo Tank. And then... how much damage does that do? Not enough. Stay down here. Oh, trap. Okay, cool. Well, here's all their units, so... We know where they are. That's something. I'm going to switch back over. Because Sammy has a way larger meter, because that power is great. Blue's still the same amount of CO power they had 4 days ago. It's truly something. It's going to run away. It's going to run away like there, which is fine. Actually, but we're going to start moving into there. It might be that job. Hey! Neo Tank. Knew it would happen someday. Oh, jeez. Alright, that gets us there, and we can move back to Rachel, so Rachel can fill that meter, and they can get a nice tag power going. Nice dual strike. Alright. Anything we can do to clean up down here? Not a lot. We're just blocking off. We can fire at this one until it's dead, or until we've already won and we don't finish that. Those comm towers are going to be very helpful. Seriously? It's going to be a big turn for us. Very big turn. Looks like the bomber has a face. I like it that it looks like the bomber has a face. That's one of my favorite things. I'm going to keep doing that. Somehow. How am I going to keep doing that? I don't know. It's now or never. Yeah. Boom, boom, bada boom. Let's do this. Actually, like, when we planned to have it, we have it. That's fun. I don't have to come up with anything. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like it's going. Seriously? It's a very long time to get that somewhere. It's like a ghost sound. After this turn, they're going to be really depleted. They're still going to have that Navy that presumably needs to refuel, but they might have a black boat out there. They might be fine. They only got 6 units left. One of them's this thing. One of them's that recon. One of them's this black boat. I wouldn't be happy if I were them. Then we can do fun stuff like camping over their base. They're not going to make any more units. Not ever. And yeah, they might end up with attack power this turn. That wouldn't surprise me one bit. No. They need to have any damaging units left, and they don't have them, so. Alright. Let's finish this. I don't care if it gives them the attack power. I really don't. It did too. It's fine. That's all we're doing. We're gonna get these units off these. Wait. I'm gonna leave that one there. We're gonna get these off these just so we can capture the rest while we're capturing that. Why not? Look, if they try to come over here with a battleship, we'll be able to do something. So. Yeah, this is the end. By that I mean I guess it'll be J's from now. Go ahead. Hit a bunch of Iron Star. Make him get attack power. That won't be a problem. Jeez, they got 5 units and 3 of them are them. They didn't even fire with anything. This isn't great. This isn't nice at all, but... They don't actually have a way of fixing this. They do have black boats. How did they run out of... How'd they let that... How do you let your battleship run out of fuel when you got 2 black boats? That's just irresponsible. Alright. Next turn. They get to move around one more time. Great. Just because I want to. I don't really know what rebooting's gonna do. I get that it might fix your ability to think, maybe, computer, robot man. Remember, we've been through this. I know how you think. That didn't make you go back in time. You're not a Mac. You don't have a time machine. I'm not. That's it. That's the last thing I'm going to joke about this episode. Cannot follow it. So close to some rank ups. Mission complete. One more down. We are nearing the end of this campaign. Thank you so much for continuing to watch. It means a lot to me that you go along on this ride for me. You know, it's yeah, getting near the end here though. We got to be ready for anything except for, the previous missions, I suppose. All right, see you next time.